My story isn't only about learning to live with a physical disability. Oh no, it's more than that. It's about breaking through a psychological barrier. A story of discovery. Discovering that I could live a full, joyous life just the way I am.
The biggest takeaway from my sessions are the BAT method. Number one, you've got to face the brutal truth of whatever your life is like. Secondly, you've got to acknowledge your positive qualities. And third, you've got to take action.
You know, I meet people all the time that have goals and they have dreams, but they think they're not smart enough, not talented enough, not attractive enough, or whatever it is, failing to embrace their positive qualities and act on them.
Art's talk was so inspirational, and he really inspired me to move forward and move on, and it's something that I really needed to hear, so I am so glad I was here.
Elizabeth Gilbert is an author of the best-selling book, Eat, Pray, Love. She once said, "I've never seen any life transformation that didn't begin with the person finally getting tired of their own BS." Truth is, my whole identity was wrapped up in being this strong, buff athlete. I couldn't see myself as being anything else. This is who I was. I gotta get strong again. Get that great feeling back.
Art Hugon is an audience favorite, trusted by organizations to help increase the bottom line by creating more effective, productive, and accountable individuals.
Doing 350 on the bench, that was the moment I believed I could do anything I set my mind to. Look out, world, because here I come. Think about turning your mind toward a path that leads you to peace of mind and success. And first, by answering the question, who am I?
Art's presentation was so amazing. My team and I are inspired. There was a lot of stuff about productivity and efficiency and just kind of owning your stuff, owning your craft. And I cannot wait to just bring this back to my company and really, at the end of the day, just increase the bottom line.
Your people are going to love Art's touching story about overcoming a disability while building a 7-figure business in the process.
I've faced a lot of failures and defeats in my life, and I've been able to come back from them and succeed. And so I think relatability is the key factor, and I can relate to most audiences.
I based who I was, I defined myself by my past. I was a power lifter and athlete in high school and college. That's how I attained what I thought was my value.
Now more than ever, organizations seek out Art for his inspirational, motivational, and actionable keynotes fitting for any industry.
It was during this time that I started to isolate. I stopped seeing a lot of my friends. I was embarrassed. Embarrassed to always have to ask them to move a firm chair over for me to sit in. I couldn't sit in any soft seats. Pain was so bad, couldn't even move a light chair by myself.
What I learned about art is what applied to my life. I can really empathize with his story and how it applies to me and what I have done to make my life better, healthier, and more practical. So thank you, Art, so much for your message. We appreciate it.
Art inspires audiences to come to terms with their own reality, face the brutal truth, and adapt to the inevitable change.
You have to realize that most of your problems are temporary. They're not permanent. Even though they might seem really pressing at the time, almost all our problems are temporary, and therefore, never give up. Finally, I chose to accept myself the way I was. Finally, I decided to quit letting my emotions dictate my behavior. I quit hiding my condition from people. And you know, when I did, it was as somebody had lifted a 350-pound weight right off my shoulders.
Since I sold my last business, I've been looking to do something that is emotionally rewarding, number one, and something where I can help other people. And from my years of experience, I think other people can learn from that and maybe not have to go through all the painful experiences that I went through.
Honor your positive qualities. Honor yourself for the courage to change. Honor the authentic you. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. Have a great conference.
I'm Art Hugon. Thank you for considering me as a speaker for your next event.
Invite Art to speak at your next event. The attendees will thank you later.